Here's another episode of Broke Bitch Chronicles, and today I'm doing reaction to Red Pill Overdose. You know, it's all Red Pill in the Manosphere. But Overdose podcast, these dudes, like I check these dudes out quite often, and they have some pretty good topics, you know, in the Manosphere, whatnot. And at the end of the show, some other spots I could have had out. But at the end of the show, this one girl just got triggered, and I just want you to watch it, and so you can react the same way I did, and I'm about to play it up so you can see it.
Or you cannot take it. Mm-hmm. You need to learn how to cook.
I know.
You need to learn how to... No. It's not for that. I want to be very clear, because the way that you explain that you have a high body count and you portray that or etc., you want other accolades that may shadow that, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if a girl comes and she's an amazing cook, she's super duper submissive, she's always in the gym, she's always loyal, she's always trying to help you build yourself up, a lot of niggas would just overlook that. A lot of niggas will overlook, oh, I don't care about her past, she's a fucking phenomenal woman. Yeah. So I'm just giving you that game also, right there.
Now that can go both ways. It'll be some simps that are overlooking because they just lucky to be getting laid. And then some guys, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles. Let's keep it 100. You know, sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles. So I can understand that from both spots. So, you know, hey, that's cool.
Also, don't tell people.
Like, I would definitely. Yeah,
we respect the honesty.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Oh yeah, no. I tell friends that I hate cooking.
I wouldn't even. Oh no. We talking about your body count.
Oh no, I don't. I don't tell people about my body count.
Yeah, okay.
95% of women will never tell their honest body count. Never. You can imagine what it really is. Trust me. Girls say, if a girl is very attractive, and it's some stuff you can look in, not to be stereotyping, profiling, but you can just look by the way she moving. No, she's talking about 30 in a lifetime. No, she can clear 30 dudes in the summertime. She was sexually active for 15 years, so I mean, you do the math. But okay.
We were talking about cooking. Don't even get me on that.
Like, I always ask people because I want
because
to know.
men want to.
And this where it begins.
Purity.
But men never
pay attention.
Their own body count.
Men and women. I don't want to get into it, but men and women. Hold on. Men, you're right. Men and women are. Hold on. Men and women are different. Point blank. Period.
It's a double. If you're a mature person, and you're an adult and you're a grown ass person, you should know there's no fucking double standard.
Yes, it is. No, that's definitely double standards.
Like, that's just dumb.
There's no double standards. For somebody that's obviously more likely than not get most of the stuff. You know, a lot of girls get stuff in their life just because they breathing. Ask your question: at what age do a girl realize she can get stuff just for breathing? Just think about that. It's called pretty privilege. Let's continue.
Let's get spicy. We got like 2 more minutes. Let's get spicy. Let's go.
That's dumb. That's mad dumb. You sound dumb. You sound immature.
Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Okay, you sitting in your bed. You and your man sit in your bed. Listen. I can't overtalk you. When you in your bed with a man and then y'all hear a noise because someone broke in and he's like, no, listen very carefully and listen very carefully.
I'm gonna pop up, boy. I just did that shit.
No, listen. You didn't even listen to the scenario.
She don't even realize he is speaking to her directly.
I can't ever talk you. Listen, if you in the bed with your man and you hear noise, maybe your window broke or whatever, and then listen. And then he says, oh, I'm scared. Can you go look and can you go see? I want you to protect me. I want you to be the security. I want you to protect me. What would your thoughts be? Would you still stay with that man after that day?
I'd be like, you're a pussy, but I'm gonna go.
No. That wasn't my question. I asked.
See, it's crazy. As men, we can't pick when we want to be masculine, but women can pick when they want to be feminine. Just think about that shit.
It's a very specific question. Would you still respect that man and would you still stay with him?
He's still a pussy. I'm gonna go.
That wasn't the question. The question was, would you still respect that man?
I've done it.
Would you still respect that man? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you. Okay. So that means double standards exist. Point blank period. What the fuck?
The reason why there's a double standard is simply.
Baby girl, you're here? What the
No. Pay attention.
The reason why there's a double standard is because it's a lot more difficult for a man to sleep around than a woman to sleep around. So that's
yes.
Huh?
That's why you have a penis.
No.
We have to like open our legs.
No. No.
We gotta do a split. And like, it's a lot.
No. Y'all don't be doing shit. But
speak for yourself. Speak for yourselves.
No, I've already said, the best way a woman can show that she's good at sex is if she gives good head. Other than that, the man is putting in most of the work, especially when it comes to vaginal intercourse. So
facts, bro.
But, anyways,
facts. What did he say? The best way a girl could show she good at sex if she giving good head. Cause that's when she more physically active. Other than that, it like for my own personal experience, I'm going on myself a little bit. You know, go harder, but I go hard on myself. You get some girls that that's later, and then you get some girls. They tighten their coochie up so much all the way through, like they snatch back all the way through. Now, maybe look, I don't know. It is a difference between the girls you fuck. It's some girls, I don't care when you get her or something like that. You have to throw her legs up and hit her off guard to get her to tighten up like that. Then you get some girls, boy, she'll snatch the change out your pocket.
Yeah, the reason why there's a double standard is because it is difficult for a man to actually have sex with a lot of women.
Facts.
As we know, 1/3 of men are between the age of 18 and 31 are virgins or haven't had sex in a year. So the reality is the reason why it's different because there's a burden of performance for men to get women, whereas there's no burden of performance for a woman to get a man, besides having a vagina. I mean, even the biggest, fattest bitches on Instagram, if they showing body, they're getting niggas in their DMs and they're getting niggas in their comment section talking about how good they look. So you don't even have to be an attractive woman to get a lot of dick. But as a man, you have to be attractive on some level, whether it's financially, your status-wise, your social acumen, or your physicality. So the reason...
Doing the prerequisites that as guys, we automatically got to meet. Girls, like, they just get chosen just by breathing. We got to do so much shit. Like, come on now. You think guys put 26-inch rims on their fucking car and flip-flop paint jobs and vertical doors and wear buffs and do all this shit for other niggas? Nah, do it for females. Look all the stuff we got to do.
Why there's a double standard because the burden of performance is a lot different. That's why there's a double standard in sports, right? Women times are less than male times for a reason. So yeah.
All right. And then final thoughts for you and then your IG. Okay.
You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah, munch. But I've been a munch, so it's not the same. I don't believe in double standards because
you just did because I don't want to get back into
double standards. I don't. That's just my personal opinion. Just like this whole conversation has been her personal opinion.
Here she go.
Your personal. No. We're all separate.
Let's get ready and struggle.
My personal opinion, I don't believe in double standards because I've seen women outdo men and I've seen men outdo women. I've seen men be capable to do what women do and I've seen it.
You've seen a man get pregnant?
Okay. Technically transgender women.
Now she deflecting, changing the whole conversation.
But if you want to be correct, like come correctly. If you want to be educated and you want to come correctly and you want to talk about this like a mature person, you better come correctly.
Hold on. All right, I'm finishing up. All right, we are coming correctly. We are telling you generally, men are stronger than women.
Come correctly.
Period.
We are
telling you facts. You don't need to argue your own opinion. You can't argue facts.
Exactly. There's different things in different things.
In modern day society that we live in 2022, yes, it's possible. But if you want to talk about it on a logical renaissance level, yes. Right. No, yes, you're correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what's your IG?
If you want to talk on a modern level, yes.
What's your IG? What's your IG?
I already said it, Jelena Michelle. I don't disrespect people. I don't disrespect people's beliefs. But for me, like you're saying that, but for other people, they'll get offended. They'll feel like you're excluding them. Just like, it's just, for me, it's just.
Let an idiot talk long enough to embarrass themselves.
Where you want to be disrespectful or you want to be not respectful. And for me, I believe every human deserves respect and deserves what they feel. That's not my place to say, oh, what you feel.
You know what? One thing, I'm going to pause the video right here. I'm going to let it play through more. One thing I hate right now, the time we live in right now, like this whole cancel culture on real man being real man and shit. And the thing is, what comes down to me is when dudes honestly and reasonably and logically tell you what we want and how we feel about stuff, we get criticized the worst way. A girl can go out and say, I need a guy with a dick a foot long. He need to make $100 million a year. He got to be 6'5". He better own 10 cars. He better have at least a Bugatti. Got to buy her a Rolex. Like this shit is the fucking delusional. But as soon as a guy say something real simple, well, I just want my girl to be fit, nice, friendly, submissive, and easy to get along with. That's it. Real simple. And the shit they say is like, whatever. Oh, but as soon as we say some real shit, misogyny, whatever.
Feel is incorrect because you are your own person.
Respect is earned. Do you agree?
Okay.
That's number one.
You don't deserve respect. Respect is earned.
That's number one. And number two. No, hold on. Listen.
She's dealing with entitlement. That's what it is. Not she don't feel respected. She's entitled.
The last 2,000 years of history. You better take in the last
background.
2,000 years of history, starting all the way back to Egypt. Starting back with the Jews.
History started in ancient Mesopotamia.
I think the pyramids in Egypt way older than 2,000 years. But okay, I get what you meant.
We had to gain our own respect as Black Americans. Yes. We had to fight for our own respect.
Hold on. We get off topic. All right. No, I don't care. No. Okay, all right.
You gotta be respectful to the transgender LGBTQ community as well because they're fighting for the rights.
What the fuck?
Are you talking about that?
What the fuck? See, that's women's defense right there. Nothing disrespect to women. But how she just go to the LGBTQ and all this? Ain't nobody say nothing about them. They not disrespecting them. Okay, we all understand they stuff too, but this ain't even on topic right now. How you gonna flip straight to that? Like she done blew it a whole different. Next gonna be like, yeah, it's a lot of starving puppies and that need to be fed. Like, why the fuck we get to the conversation? What the fuck?
But you did. You just said, can a man get pregnant? Technically, a trans man can get pregnant. Be respectful.
Anyway.
That's not a man, though.
Be respectful.
Anyway.
That's like the exception to the rule. That ain't an exception. That's like, what the fuck? That was like extreme. Like, oh my God.
Anyway. What the fuck? We got a super chat in the building. We said, knowing better, modern women don't want to come correct. Come down to choice. That's simple.
She's so mad. Look at her.
We was going crazy just now.
She about to swallow her lips. She's so mad.
And in the last super chat, Diego says,
she's about to swallow her lips. Look at her. Look at her.
Mr. Ball believe in mediocrity? No, doesn't. But I don't know what question he's asking that for. I'm confused. I ain't gonna lie. Saul's God sends a super chat. He says her reactions are exactly why men lie.
And that's probably why every man I've been with put their hands on me. So either way it goes.
Because you got an attitude. You act masculine.
It is what
shit,
it is.
you act like a dude.
We do not condone violence. We do not condone violence.
No, we don't. Stop that domestic violence shit. But you act like a dude.
We do not.
See the type of female that'll try to hit her guy like, what you gonna do, nigga?
We do
So what do you want
not.
to say about those
We do
people?
not. Your best. Hold on. Pause.
What do you want to say?
Pause.
I'm going to pause too. If she said every guy she been with put the hands on her, what's the common denominator? You. It's one of two things. Either you like dudes that like hitting bitches, or you the bitch that need to be hit. I don't know, but I don't condone no violence. I'm just saying, what the fuck is going on?
Can't overtalk you. I can't overtalk you. I'm about to cut your mic. Chill out. All right, so I want to be very clear. Your biggest power as a man is not that. It's walking away.
Yes.
That's your biggest power.
Self-discipline.
As a man. You should be high value enough to her being scared as fuck to lose you. That's point blank. Period.
Yeah. The reality is, when it comes to domestic abuse, we definitely do not want to minimize that.
Yes. Yep.
We acknowledge that domestic violence, domestic abuse happens. There are things that lead up to it. Mm-hmm. We're not victim blaming. But what I will say, though, is a lot of times, you will see certain women who do have a masculine disposition are more prone to getting with those types of guys who would lash out violently, angrily, and they're prone to maybe even lashing out and getting violent themselves. Not saying that you've done that yourself, or you popped off an argument, or you popped off a fight yourself, but what I am saying.
Another thing, when it comes down to domestic violence, like a lot of people don't believe this. You want to know the couples out of everybody, they have the most domestic violence cases. And you can look at police reports for this. Female couples, lesbian couples, lesbian female couples fight like at a domestic violence rate. It's like 60-70, between 60 and 70% higher than a heterosexual male and dealing with a female or his woman or whatever. Some girls get offended when you call female, but I'm like, I'm male, you're female. I mean, but whatever. Okay, but yeah, that's not in fact. And like I got a couple female friends that, you know, they do what they do. Hey, I don't care, they cool as hell. But man, they fight like, man, ooh, oh my God, okay.
Though is a lot of times there is a gray area, a lot of situations.
That's a double standard too.
Black and white, whereas it's just domestic violence one-sided. There are instances where it's both ways. There are instances where it is one way, and we would never minimize either one.
Exactly.
Well, this was another reaction video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can check me out on Facebook, Ronald Reed. Check me out on Facebook. My other page, Comedian RR, my comedy page. You can check me out. You can check me out on Instagram, Comedian_RR. You check me out on Instagram and hit me up on YouTube too. I got some of the stuff flashing at the bottom of the screen. These fellas, man, give these dudes much prop because they had a good conversation, and it just shows how some girls get triggered at these new conversations we're gonna have. We're not about to have these one-way conversations no more. So the next time y'all check me out, peace. You want to go live with me? Hit me some links. You want me to come jump on your podcast? Hey, I got the equipment. You know, I do the green screen, whatever it is. Hey, I'd love to go live with you. Till the next time y'all see me. Hey, peace.